Welcome back, YouTubers, to another WWE vlog in HD with me, Daniel Parker, and this guy sitting next to me, the Cena-hating, monster-loving, jabroni-beating NJ. What's up? Oh, what's up, NJ? What's up, you guys out there? Oh, I'm laughing, but to be honest, I shouldn't really laugh because today we're going to be doing a rant video, aren't we?
Yeah.
On what happened on Smackdown.
Yeah.
But before we go on to that, before NJ voices his opinions on that, make sure you subscribe up above, like this video, and put your comments on this ridiculous piece of booking by WWE in the description box or comment box below.
And you can contact us in the links in the description box below.
Of course. They've got to contact us, NJ. Anyway, this video is going to be based around what we saw on Smackdown. This is a spoiler, so if you do not want to know about this, then make sure you click off the video now. Although a like or a comment would be very much appreciated, of course. And the spoiler being that 2 days after Christian wins the title in a grueling ladder match against Alberto Del Rio, he then goes and loses the title to boring Orton 2 days later on SmackDown taping. NJ, what are your initial thoughts on this?
Oh, there's quite a lot that was running through my head. I've read different reports, so I don't know what is true and what's not, but straight, I thought, why did they make Christian win if they had the idea for him to lose it 2 nights after?
Yeah.
I'm like, if they had, let's say these reports that it would have happened, the same thing would happen to Alberto. Let's say that it weren't that. What I've read is that Alberto was the original person to win at WrestleMania and Extreme Rules to become the champ. So I'm just saying, if they went with that way, this Orton thing might not have happened. But there's also this news reports that seems that it would have to Alberto too. But
there are news reports out there saying that it happened to them both. Either way, I think at the end of the day, it's the belt just going to Randy Orton kind of just sums up where WWE now in the fact that they have Cena and Orton as their main champions. And it just goes to show that WWE don't really have any up-and-coming stars, have no booking for them, don't book their young guys, up-and-coming guys right, if you know what I mean. They have to have the same guys as champion. And the fact they've done this now with Randy Orton kind of just sums that up a lot, wouldn't you say?
The thing that kind of sucks with Orton is that we've seen what Orton's like in the ring. We know it's going to take probably a while for someone to beat him because he doesn't lose matches anymore.
Well, he's booked as a babyface, yet he's booked as if he's a big heel, if you know what I mean, like in the fact that he can never be fucking beaten.
I know, it's just wrong, because now we're expected that Orton's going to lose it some time down the line, which he probably won't. So that's the thing, they've got... Again, I know it's scripted, but it was Teddy Long who made this match. I know it's scripted, but let's go down that Teddy Long did it, so I'll blame Teddy Long.
Well, how did he do it? I think didn't he have Great Khali, Mark Henry and Orton in the ring saying the crowd decide who Christian faces tonight. I think Orton was the obvious choice because he's the baby face there.
Khali's done nothing, Mark Henry's just recently done, so they weren't going to pick those two.
Apparently it was a good match. As far as from what I heard, it was a very good match and the crowd were very pleased with the match. It's just that the result is just ridiculous. We all know how hard Christian has worked over, however long he's been in the WWE, and finally the time he gets to be champion, it's all of a sudden short-lived by 2 days, and then given to Randy Orton, someone who a lot of people don't really believe needs the title at the moment.
And the sad thing is,
even though he's the main guy on SmackDown at the moment, which is stupid.
The sad thing is, over the limit, we're going to have probably Christian versus Orton, because obviously the champ gets their rematch.
Yeah.
And Christian's not going to win.
No, he definitely won't win. This is the thing. You've got Orton now who's going to hold on to the championship for ages. I mean, this is why he's been drafted to SmackDown. This is why he was needed on SmackDown, because they needed a main face. But we didn't want him winning the title this early, especially over someone who is over as the crowd as Christian is. Especially after his match at Extreme Rules, which we both believe was a decent match.
I did, but I don't know what the WWE love Orton. They love him because basically they think he's another version of Cena.
Yeah, but worse.
I don't know. As soon as I read this news, I just laughed. I wasn't thinking, oh, this is shit. I wasn't getting annoyed like a lot of people. I was laughing. I was thinking, taking the belt off Christian already. What a joke.
Yeah, I mean that pretty much sums it up. It is a joke. You've got a guy in Christian who, is very, like I said, very over with the crowd. People liked him winning the title. People were, joyous of him finally winning his first World Heavyweight Championship. And then 2 days later, boom.
Even if Christian wasn't going to keep it long, which not much of us think he would.
Should at least let him have it for a month or so, don't you think? At least give him a little bit of a shot with the title rather than just drop it straight away. It'll be the same if Alberto Del Rio won it. You'd at least want him to have a month with it, at least.
There's other SmackDown wrestlers that could have won it. Why did it have to be stupid Orton.
Well, I think it was mainly Orton because he is supposed to be the top guy on SmackDown, as we all know. That's probably one of the reasons why he was drafted to SmackDown, to replace Edge.
Oh, no, it's just that obviously we're not going to find out until next week now.
Yeah.
Next SmackDown's going to probably... Christian will come out and attack Orton or something like that.
Maybe it could be a Christian heel turn, who knows?
That's what people have been saying today. I've been saying I would love it to be... Because of what Randy Orton's done so early on in Christian's title reign, I would like to see a Randy Orton heel turn.
So it would make sense as well. I mean, if Christian did turn heel, then this whole thing would kind of make sense a little bit. Because, you have Randy Orton defeating him and then all of a sudden he gets, pissed and turns heel. It would make more sense if he went heel, but if he's going to remain face and he's going to obviously move down the card now because of this, then this just makes no sense at all. It's just a stupid way of switching the titles, which the fans aren't pleased with, including us.
But I quite want to see, you're saying Christian turn heel, but I'd like to see Orton, because people start booing and thinking, no, you took the title away from Christian, boo, 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 too early.
It kind of says a lot about your top babyface if when he wins the title, kind of like Cena does, when he wins the title, people start booing. Do you know what I mean? It kind of says a lot about your top babyface. Cena and Orton as champions, people don't like. And that says so much about WWE and how they built their top babyfaces at the moment, would you say?
We've got a lot of people, especially on Twitter, because I've been on Twitter throughout the day.
Super Cena, boring Orton.
And there's all that talk of how stupid we have the two people who are meant to use the top wrestlers at the moment are the champs. And, it would be better if Orton had to maybe build his way up on SmackDown instead of go straight to the top within however long the draft was now. A few weeks or whatever it is,
It just reeks of stupidity, it just reeks of, it just reeks of a stupid title switch, if they could have done it, at least waited a month or so. A lot of people are saying that they could have at least waited a month, giving Christian a viable title run before, and they should have at least changed it at pay-per-view rather than just a SmackDown taping, which is just not a very good time to change a title.
No.
So I'm going to draw as much money as you possibly could.
And now, I'm not even looking forward to Extreme Rules for their match because they're gonna have a match.
Over the limit.
Over the limit, whatever it's called.
Yeah, you've still got Extreme Rules feeder, MJ.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to this, even though that's a match that's gonna happen now because there's no way Christian's gonna miss out on a rematch.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to it. We know Christian's not gonna win, so I'll say stop it now.
Yeah, there's no point. You just pretty much ruined Christian as a top guy now, as a baby face, as top baby face, which is how a lot of people wanted to see him. He's now just going to go back down into the mid card. He's not going to beat Orton. Who can beat Orton now? No one.
No one at the moment.
He's the top guy on SmackDown now, and WWE obviously have their preferences towards Orton rather than pleasing the fans who wanted to see Christian as the champion. And there was a lot of people out there that really wanted to see Christian as champion. Wouldn't you say so?
Because there was quite a few that got pissed off that Orton took it off him.
YouTube is full of videos of people ranting. There you go. That's proof there.
But now all I can say is that SmackDown, like I've already said, is the worst show. Having Orton doing this has just made SmackDown a lot worse.
Yeah, really did. NJ, is there anything else you want to say here? Any more ranting material you want to let out?
No.
Any more emotion?
I've been reading all day. I've had enough of it now.
Yeah, alright then, fair enough. So we'll leave it there then. If you've seen our opinions on this, if you guys have any opinions on it, make sure you put them in the comment section below and we will reply to them whenever we can. Alternatively, you can video responses if you have any alternative views. Of course, we always accept them. That just leaves us to say thank you very much for watching us and goodbye.